What if I told you that greatness isn't built overnight? That success doesn't come from grand gestures or monumental leaps. It's the small, seemingly insignificant choices, done consistently over time, that create extraordinary results. This is the power of the 1% rule. The 1% rule is simple. Improve by just 1% every single day. It doesn't sound like much, does it? But here's the thing. 1% every day compounds. Over a year, that's a 37x improvement. Not 37%. 37 times. Think of it this way. If you were to get 1% better at a skill, playing the piano, writing, running, every single day, where would you be in a year? How about in 5 years? Now imagine the opposite. Getting 1% worse. That's the difference between someone who grows and someone who stagnates. Let's talk about John, a high school student struggling in math. He wasn't failing, but he was far from excelling. His secret weapon? The 1% rule. Every night he solved just one extra math problem. It wasn't much, but it was consistent. Over weeks and months, something incredible happened. That one problem turned into 2, then 3. By the end of the school year, John had not only improved, but was helping others in his class. John didn't succeed because of one big moment. He succeeded because he made small improvements day after day. So, how do you apply the 1% rule to your life? Start by asking yourself one question. What tiny action can I take today that moves me closer to my goal? It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. Here are 3 areas where you can implement the 1% rule. 1. Your health. Add 1 healthy meal to your diet. Walk an extra 500 steps. Stretch for 5 minutes. 2. Your skills. Read 1 page of a book. Watch a 5-minute tutorial. Practice for just 10 minutes. 3. Your relationships. Send a kind message to a friend. Listen more intently. Spend an extra 5 minutes with family. You might be thinking, this sounds too simple. But simplicity is its genius. Take Sir Dave Brailsford, coach of the British cycling team. When he took over, the team hadn't won a Tour de France in over 100 years. His strategy? The 1% rule. He focused on tiny improvements, adjusting bike seats, improving hand-washing techniques, even optimizing pillow choices for better sleep. The result? The team went on to dominate the sport, winning multiple Olympic golds and Tour de France titles. Small changes, massive results. That's the power of the 1% rule. Here's the truth. Consistency beats intensity every single time. You don't have to be perfect. You don't need to make massive progress in a day. You just need to start and keep going. Because here's the secret. The 1% rule isn't about speed. It's about momentum. Every small win builds confidence. Every small step brings you closer to the person you're meant to be. So what will you do today to get 1% better? Will you take 1 more step? Read 1 more page? Make 1 more call? The choice is yours. And remember, over time, those small choices create a life of greatness. That's the power of the 1% rule. If this message inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Let's build a community of small, consistent actions leading to massive success. Subscribe for more and start your 1% journey today.